Hi, I'm Chris Edwards and welcome to this week's Tennis Warehouse vlog. Let's jump into some new Nike shoe colors that just launched. First up, we've got the Vapor Pro in this black and mint green cosmetic. This is a great shoe if you want that low to the ground feel. It is the continuation of the Vapor line. It's a little bit firmer up in the forefoot right here with these two support pieces on the lateral side, and also a little bit wider fitting I found right there, just past the midfoot, right getting up towards the vamp and in the forefoot of the shoe. A little bit roomy for me. I have a really skinny foot, but it's going to fit a lot of foot types, and it does allow some room and allows you to break these pieces in nicely there. Great shoe if you're looking for good court speed, but still a very nice, secure and stable ride. That's a good one to go with right there. Nice and low to the ground. You really get that sense you can move and cut very quickly. Now, something that is going to offer you a bit more cushioning, but still a nice fast feel out there is the Zoom Court NXT. And again, new cosmetic in this one with the hits of the mint green on it as well. And this one has a lot of mesh on the upper, so it would be where if you're a player that slides and kind of drags over and gets the upper in contact with the court, just got to be wary of that one because there's a lot of mesh on this one. But the mesh makes it really comfortable, makes the shoe quite breathable too. Again, it's got a nice, fairly roomy fit. I would say true medium fit in the forefoot, so plenty of wiggle room for my toes in there. Nice lace system, so I still get a secure fit, and it's got a couple of nice lace pieces right here to help you yank it onto your foot, both on the tongue and at the heel. So nice cushion ride, very plush and comfortable, but it's very supportive and rigid right here from the midfoot back, so you get that support and stability you need towards the heel, but some nice flexibility, give you a nice fast feel at toe off towards the front of the shoe. Okay, let's jump into the React Vapor NXT. Now, this one is a firmer shoe still, so getting much stiffer. You can see it's really laterally quite rigid. And then once you break this shoe in, it's got a nice flex to it up in the forefoot, so you still do, I feel, fasten it. I was probably the play tester that liked this shoe the most when we reviewed this one, just because I found a nice fit from it. Once I got it broken in, I felt very secure, was moving around the court well, and also really enjoyed the durability up here on the medial side of the shoe, but because sometimes I do drag that trailing foot, and it protects the upper really nicely there. So that's the React version of the Vapors. And then last but certainly not least, we've got the Vapor Cage, which is rougher shoe. I'm a huge fan of this one too. Wraps, I really like the lace system, how it wraps the foot. And this one's got a ton of durability here on the medial side. So if you are that aggressive hardcourt slider and that rear foot, is trailing along the court surface, this one is going to give you maximum durability on the upper of it there, and it's a really fun colorway right there, and it's got the rougher on the heel. Okay, those are the new shoes. Let's jump into some vintage products. We've got some old school rackets for you as well. Classic Snout wood racket here. We've had these on the vlog previously. This one's strung. It was strung back in the day, but it still sounds like it's got plenty of tension in it. Got the leather grip. Just a great collectible, especially if you want a wood racket in your collection you can get out and hit. I think that's a great way to go right there. Those play beautifully. Got some old school graphite too. Here we've got a Pure Control Team from Babolat. This one, I believe, is just an old racket, a retail version of the racket. It's not a pro stock or anything like that. But still, it's a great playing racket. It's got that 1620 string pattern. It's a magical string pattern, I think. 66 is the RA on this one, unstrung. So once you get it strung, it's about a 64 RA. So very nice, plush, comfortable feel from a mid-plus racket right there. And then we've got one of Elena Dementieva's Pro Stocks. This is the Yonex Ultimate RQ TI 1700 long, but it isn't long. This Pro Stock version is actually a standard 27 inches long. This is going to be close to 12 ounces strung up, and it's going to be really nice playable. This would playable racket, I think a great hitter again. If you like to hit your classic racket collection, this one will be a really fun one to get out and do that with. And then last but not least, we've got an old Prince Classic 2 here. It's got the I-beam aluminum construction. So if you think of an old steel girder that you see in the old black and white movies and guys running along doing their comedy routine on them, those I-beam kind of constructions, this I-beam construction you see in this one. So it's super skinny in the middle where the strings go through the grommets, and then it flares out either side, so it looks like a capital I. with the beam construction right there. Oversized head on this one. It's got that classic plastic yoke right there. And again, be a fun one to get out and hit and a great one to look at on the wall as well. That's the Prince Classic 2. That's all I got for this week. Thank you so much for watching.